The journey continues to be able to dunk/jump at 40 years old. Here's today's workout, ranging from a 9'3" to a 9'10".
All right, so this is lightweight, 115 pounds, and just trying to activate the body, wake it up a little bit, get the legs going. Done some forward, done some backward. This is about close to 40 feet that I'm working back and forth from here. Just to get the body feeling awake, ready to get after for this little workout today. Some forward, some backward.
So then I did one set of these. These are kind of your half squat, half deadlift, getting down to a point where you feel like you're ready to explode up, and then finishing up with a calf raise. And after I did one round of these, I was feeling pretty good. And I would say this is more of in the warm-up activation category than an actual lift. But I tell you what, I felt really good after doing this set. I'm definitely gonna do these more often.
Today we're going 5 rounds with the rope. So we did some of the farmer's walks, some of those mini squat/deadlifts. We did a few rounds with the rope in, and then we're gonna shoot and jump. I knew how to jump rope coming up as a kid, but it's not something I did a ton with. My mom was a college athlete, a tennis player. That was one thing she always told me, hey, you gotta jump rope, good for your footwork or out your conditioning. I was like, yeah, Mom, all right. Well, she was right. She was right, and that's one regret. If I could go back and do it again, is how to jump rope consistently, just not a ton, but consistently, because I really picked it up and did it all the time. Really my last year playing professionally overseas, and it made a big impact in my game. If I could go back and do it again, this is one thing I would make sure I'd add to my training program. So we're starting at 9'3" today. Last week we started at 9 foot. So we're going 9'3", still got the men's ball, the women's ball. And we'll see how we do with a few less jumps today. I think we can go men's ball this whole round. This one here.
I lied on that one because now I'm using a women's ball, trying to get that same one down. I've done these off the backboard before, but never on the rim. Tap the rim with the ball and then dunk it. This was a good little test, work on some hang time. And if you have a lower hoop, I definitely recommend giving these a try. Tap the backboard with the ball, then try to dunk it, or even make the layup. Jump types for this workout: single leg left foot, single leg right foot, 2 foot right left, 2 foot left right. And jumping off the right leg is obviously my biggest weakness at this point.
So in between jump sets, I'm getting a few shots up, all right? And I recently got this for my daughter's soccer, but it's not really working that well for basketball, but I'm giving it a try, seeing if I want it to be like that or if I just want to chase some of my own rebounds a little bit more, get stuck back here. So I probably have to buy something that's connected to the rim and just feeds the ball back to me, but I had to buy this anyway for soccer, and every time that ball comes back to me like that, I feel like it's a pretty good investment. So anyway, it's not bad. And between my jump sets, I'm making about 10, and then we'll crank this thing back to 9.6 and we'll see how we do. All right, so we're at 9.3. This is 9.6. See how we do. That was right, left. right. One left foot. And then can we go with the right foot? That's the question.
And honestly, right here at 9'6", I felt pretty proud of myself going right, left, left, right,
barely.
off of 2 feet, and then left
Try
foot,
that
right
again.
foot off of 1 foot. For the most part, being
I'm
able
gonna
to
do a couple
get down.
tricks.
This was telling me that for the most part, the workouts that I have been doing have been
That was a little bit
conducive to being
cleaner.
able to jump a little bit better in a variety of ways. So overall, feeling really good about this. I know it's only 9'6", but it is on the concrete, and with the goal of still being able to dunk at 40 years old, I think some of the training that I've been doing is working. It's making sense, not just off of right, left, 2 feet, which I'm most comfortable with, but off a variety of types of jumps. So I think once I get into an actual gym floor, I'm going to be able to do it if I keep this up. This is one that I would really like to be able to do on 10 foot, and I always love watching guys jump off 1 foot and start flying, but this ball went way, way to the other side of the yard. It took me a while to get it back, but came back, redeemed myself. So we got this one in, and overall 9'6", feeling good about, not necessarily that I'm jumping higher, but that it feels better at 9'6" off a variety of footwork. This is called the Scissor shooting drill. 3 between the legs dribbles, trying to keep a wide base. I think I'm a little too narrow as I'm doing these reps, but if I start with the ball in my left hand, go 3 times between legs, next time start in the right hand, 3 times between the legs, and it's a great drill to work on being light on your feet, some footwork, your ball handling, shooting off the dribble. There's a lot of players that can shoot. There's a lot of players that can dribble, not as many that can shoot off of the dribble, and so being able to do a drill like this where you're combining footwork, movement of your feet, light on your feet, the pickup of the basketball off of a left and a right hand pickup, all those go into becoming a better shooter, and it's a good little mix as we're getting into this jumping workout where there's still that slight jump as you scissor both feet and get into the jumper. Again, not sure how I feel about this kickback net, but I'm going to give it a try for a while and see if it's a keeper to put underneath the basketball hoop or simply use it for soccer. We have done some drills that's more ball handling, passing based off this net, and it does work pretty well for that. So at least we have some ball handling, passing skills that we can work on. But overall, still undecided. Okay, so now we're taking this thing up to 9'9". We're getting close to 10 feet and working on the left foot jump. Nothing crazy, but feeling good about where we are with that. Now the right foot was not feeling it today for 9'9", but I don't want to skip the right foot jumps at all. How are you going to get better if you don't use it at all? So I did couple jumps that are just a little bit more coordination based off of the right foot to keep getting a few more repetitions in and hopefully build that ability to, maybe I'm not going to be able to jump off 1 foot off my right leg, but if I get close, if I can do 9'9", 9'10", that'd be a great step in the right direction. A couple of these jumps off 2 feet were feeling pretty good at 9'9", so I said, hey, a little bit, we're going to higher it up to 9'10", getting close to that 10-foot mark. Again, off 2 feet, felt solid, tried a couple different things. That one right there, tapping the rim and then trying to dunk it, almost made it, but that's one I want to continue to practice. I think that's really going to help me work on some of my coordination in the air, being able to jump a little bit higher, put it up to 9'10", just trying to see if we can get it down clean at 9'10". So 1 hand, 2 hand, a little bit of lob, and that finished the workout right there.
So now that we finished out our jumps, we're just getting a little bit of a cool down. Trying to make 10. Still jumping. Obviously, we're taking jump shots. Good way to relax. Nice and easy here. Just feeling good, really. That's all I'm doing this for, just to feel good. There's some higher intensity jumps. Now it's just, can we knock down a couple jigs? before we finish out. Not sure if I like this hoop or not. I don't know. Haven't decided yet if I like this. Doesn't really hit the middle like I want it to that often, as you can see. I got 3 more makes. Thanks for checking out this workout. You know, if you're an older guy, girl, you want to stay in shape. I mean, find ways to make it challenging, make it fun, and get after it.